Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back, BTC Kyle here. This is kind of funny because I had a video back like 3 or 4 months ago where I talk about the Corsair LED RAM, and I actually had a cover photo with the RAM in my computer, and then I had Corsair LED as the title, right? But in the title, LED was an RGB color, so it was red, green, blue. So I think a lot of people clicked that video thinking that it was the Corsair RGB RAM, which I have here today. It's kind of funny because in the video I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if they had RGB RAM? I probably would upgrade to that if that ever happened. Now, well, look, I have it today. So here it is. I have the quad channel kit. It's running at 3000 megahertz, kind of like my last video. Now, I wouldn't recommend going back to that last video. It's kind of crappy. I was filming on my I don't even know, my Note 4 at the time. No, I think it was my Note 7, and like the stabilization was totally screwed up. But I got this bad boy, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to kind of just pop them into my computer. They're actually already popped in back there. But I'm going to go through the Corsair Link 4 software. We're going to kind of go through all the different modes. We're going to go through the different speeds that those modes can run at. I'm actually going to talk about some of my thoughts afterwards, what I think they could improve on, and kind of just wrap it up that way. So, guys, without further ado, let's get right into it. This is Corsair Link 4. This works with not only the RAM sticks, but it also works with the water cooler. So I have the H100 IGTX. I can change the color of the LED there. It also monitors all the other parameters, temperatures, fan speeds, even my graphics card. This is my GTX 1070. It's actually an Asus card, but you can still see that in there. You can see the temperature, currently 54 degrees. But the most important thing that we wanted to go over was the color selections within the software for the RGB LED sticks by Corsair. So as you can see right away, there's definitely a visual representation of what's happening to the sticks here. And right under me, you can see the visual representation, actually the actual output of those colors from the software. We can actually change each stick individually. We can group them together, and then we can select different modes and different speeds, and we can actually do delays in between each color too. So let me just show you that. So I'm going to select this, and first things first, you can change the name if you want to. I renamed it to Mod 1 for Module 1. It's currently on a rainbow mode. You can switch between static, color pulse, color shift, and then rainbow. So first of all, static. Static is pretty much how it sounds. You click apply, and it will turn the stick or the sticks, whatever color it is, and it will just keep it there forever. A static color, right? So right now I have them all grouped, and I have them set to red. So that's what you can see there. If we go to color pulse, you can see that a couple more things pop up, right? You can have it pulse between 7 different colors. You can choose the speed at which they pulse through those colors. You can set a group delay, which is a delay in between each stick. So stick number 1, module number 1 lights up red, and then a couple of like milliseconds later, module number 2 will light up red. And it'll kind of cascade through like that. But let's set that group delay to none for now, and we'll just switch it to color pulse to see what it does, right? So as you can see, it just lights up, turns off, lights up, turns off. And since they're all grouped together, whatever the setting is being applied to all the sticks. Okay, let's go to color shift. Let's see how that differs from color pulse. All right, so without the LEDs turning off, you just have the colors kind of like fade into the next color, right? And again, it's going to be switching through the 7 different colors here. You can actually choose less than 7 colors if you want to, but I'm just going to choose all of them for now. The speed at which these switch at, I was playing with this earlier. This slider here is definitely non-linear, meaning if I cut that down to like 50% speed, so if I go like this and hit apply, those LEDs are going to be shifting through colors extremely slow, and that's for all the modes, okay? So I think that's what Corsair needs to do for like an update. They need to fix the slider and make it more linear. So let me show you. So kind of remember, kind of see how it's blinking right now, and then I'm going to go to 50% on the slider, and you'll kind of see what I mean. All right. Yeah, so it's moving through colors really, really slow at like, I'm just going to throw a fraction out there, like 1/20th the speed, okay? It's definitely not 50% of the speed. It's like way, way, way lower, okay? So that's what Corsair kind of needs to work on. I'm going to switch that back up to like 90%, hit apply, all right? So still, even it's kind of slow. So you're going to be kind of working in this tiny spectrum of speed there on the slider to get an actual good speed, right? So let's introduce. Actually, let me do this first. Let me go to rainbow. Talk about rainbow real quick. There aren't any colors for you to choose from because it will just do all the colors of the rainbow, right? But you can control the speed and also the group delay. So let's finally talk about the group delay. All right. If I introduce group delay, I'll do a short group delay. So like I said, like a minute or so ago, it's going to light up module 1, let's say red, and then it will light up module 2 red, like a couple seconds later, not a couple seconds, but maybe like a few milliseconds later, and then it'll kind of delay each stick through. So you'll kind of get like a cascade effect. So let's do that in the forward direction. So left to right, hit apply. Let's see what happens. All right, so there you go. You have that. Let me speed that up a little bit so you can see the full effect. All right. So it's kind of shifting laterally through the colors using the rainbow setting. All right. Now let's see that same effect on color pulse. I'm going to keep it as a short delay and moving forward at the max speed. Let's take a look. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you get like, I have a feeling you can get different patterns if you change this group delay. So let me do a medium delay. Keep it in the same direction. Apply that. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty sweet. So like one turns on while the other one turns off, and it kind of like moves in the forward direction as it does that, and it's moving through all of the different colors, all the 7 different colors that you have here, right? Now, it kind of goes without saying, I mean, if you ungroup these things, you can kind of just change the colors of each one and do different modes. It's easier to do it grouped, but if I wanted to just like, let's say module 1, I wanted to turn it red, right? You can see all module 2 through 4, they kept their settings, while module red is now a static, or module 1 is now a static red. So that's pretty sweet. I'm going to leave it like that for now, but you guys get the idea. Pretty sweet. The one thing I would add to the software if I worked for Corsair, and if you could add it, is if the sticks could react to music, or if the sticks could react to whether or not that stick is being utilized as much, or maybe even temperature. So say stick number 1, I mean, it's lit up red now, but wouldn't it be cool if the stick was actually like hot or toasty and it would actually light up red, and if it was like more on the cooler side, it would light up blue? That's something that I would add. If Corsair, if you're watching, maybe that would be something that you could add. But overall, software works, it's good, and the sticks are beautiful. The colors are fantastic. I mean, the camera, it can't pick up what you can actually see in person. Now, the colors are really, really bright. They're vibrant. They're accurate. So the reds are really red. The blues are really blue. The whites are white. They're not like an off-white. and on the camera you really can't tell, but the white is really, really white, so it looks fantastic. And the best thing about these things is you can customize them to any type of case that you have. So if you have like a red theme, you can do a red theme, obviously white, blue, whatever. So awesome buy. 32 gigs. I mean, they're made for overclocking, they're made for everything, so you get the best of all worlds there, right? So alright guys, if you like this video, definitely give me a like. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel below. I'm going to start coming out with more tech reviews. I also do, if you aren't a regular subscriber of my channel, I do cryptocurrency videos like Bitcoin trading and stuff. And if like you're into like the computer scene and the tech scene like that, it's probably something you should look into, because we're in the really, really early stages of this cryptocurrency revolution. And man, the faster you join, the better. Okay, no, it's not a cult, but I encourage you to check out some of my videos. And I also want to do some other types of videos in the future too, like food challenges, because I'm into that. My channel is kind of like an all-around channel, so definitely hit that subscribe button below. Comment below, tell me what you think, and I will catch you next time. Peace out, guys.